So in this video, we'll try and identify how to sell your online courses because maybe there's your own set of courses which you have created after joining Video Marketing Mastery. So if you're an affiliate for somebody else's courses, you can certainly promote their product or services. Either way, let's make sure that you watch this complete video all through, and I'll give you 3 simple steps about what it takes to sell your course online. So welcome to the Video Marketing Mastery with Raj Misa. This is a lesson number, I'll list it out, but if you can get these 3 things right about what it takes to be an online seller, you're not going to be selling anything at all, but you will be able to accelerate or think twice. So my name is Raj Misa, and I'm here to help you make more money online by selling your digital courses. So saving more time, in fact, you can help more people to achieve the kind of things which you are achieving, and I'm really excited for all of you out there who are live here on our Facebook and YouTube for the private Facebook group. So there are lots of opportunities with online courses, and also this video is getting recorded so that I could post it as a video lesson. So there were days when I've sold PDF courses or the PDF documents. There were days when I started selling my own video courses, as in video series of 10 videos put together as a bundle. So there are lots of other people courses out there too, but many people don't buy courses just like that. So over the years I've learned different ways of experimenting with various products. So the different types of ways to promote online courses, be it affiliate marketing, be it other video marketing courses of my coaches, the coaches whom I have dealt with in the last 5 to 6 years. So many people get stuck because today I'm going to share with you a few simple things, mainly 3 things that you all need to know as probably the future video marketing coaches under your own micro niche, because many people struggle a lot. In order to really make this all work for you, I've tried to make this video quite simple. So there are lots of tactics out there for you to choose from there when it comes to creating your online course, when it comes to publishing your video course, when it comes to doing your video series. So how to promote an online course is something which you will learn, and we will take it forward as to what it takes to be an online marketer through videos, right from emails to funnels to running Facebook ads, or probably publishing your podcast or blogging all the videos and all the different kinds of things which are there. So the tactics don't matter at all unless you get these 3 principles straight. So one of the 3 important principles is something which I'm going to list out in less than a minute or so. So you could have the best of the tactics in the world, you can have the best of the principles in the world, but it doesn't matter. So many people who watch your videos, many people who watch your web series or the teasers or the promos which we all post online, whatever the kind of tactics, whatever the kind of strategies which we post online, the kind of videos could be, it could have series of views. So if you don't get these 3 principles, it will be a tough thing. So it's all about amplifying a big mistake. So let's dive in with number 1. Any guesses what could be the number 1 tactic, the strategy? Number 1 is people don't want to buy online courses, period. Wait, Raj, what are you saying? Are you saying that it's true that people don't want to buy online courses? Just think about it, because nobody wakes up like, oh, today I just wanted to buy this online course which I just came across through so-and-so coach. Nobody would love to do that, nobody would want to do that. So probably you might be knowing what I'm going through or what I'm thinking right now. So if I'm going to buy an online course today, nobody would just get up or start their day or start their morning saying, I'm going to buy this course. And strictly what people really want is not just buying online courses, but they want the results. They want the outcomes. Many people wanted the problems to be solved. So if an online course could potentially give them that kind of value of solving their problem, that kind of value as to being solving the kind of secret which they're trying to sell. So they can sell anything probably with this secret. So people want results, people want outcomes, people wanted positive solutions. So how life is going to be different after using that particular product or service is something which people wanted to cherish. So it just so happens that whatever the product which we are talking about right now, most of them are with respect to digital courses or online courses. Probably you can go to InstaMojo and you can list out your courses. If the results or if the outcomes that the course promises is not clear, people would not go for it. So clarity is very important with respect to whatever the stuff which you are trying to promote. It's not going to be, if it's not going to be clear, the buying decision for that potential customer or the potential lead through LinkedIn or Facebook or through social media, even if you run Facebook campaigns, your work for promoting that course will not have that effect. So be it of your own personal brand, the kind of brand which you build, or probably you trying to be an affiliate, is going to be much harder because people don't want to buy. So many sales pages that focus primarily on the feature of the product or probably on what the service is being offered, not typically on the product itself. So that'll, like, you can put 5 to 6 modules in a course. Each module can have like 4 to 5 videos depending upon what you're trying to sell. Be it your digital course or be it promoting a video series, you need to let the other people know the results or the outcomes. So in this video, which we are trying to publish, or with whatever the power of podcasting which I'm going to convert this video into, you'll also have a set of podcast followers, and there are people running with the set of listeners who are lined up for this particular video. So on the day that you publish your podcast, the people who listen to your videos are because not everybody has time to watch the videos. So as you promote your online courses, keep in mind for the fact that the desired outcome that your target audience has got is something which they will buy. So they will buy for the results, they will buy for the outcomes. So if the desired outcome is not desirable, if the desired outcome is not going to be achievable, people wouldn't buy it. So probably you shouldn't be promoting a digital course if you do not have the clarity about what it takes to get the results. So selling that online course in any way, probably there are people who wasted money on the Facebook ads or running Google AdWords. So it's an experiential learning. So the number two, or the second thing is, for selling online courses, you need to have the trust and proof. The kind of social proof and the social trust, probably from your best friends or from set of followers whom you have, a set of testimonials. So selling an online course or a digital course is not that easy at all. We can take in contrast for an example like somebody who built this software, or somebody who created an app on the Play Store or the probably on the iStore. So people with a specific job, probably they work in a different way, look for convenient ways of selling their own app. So a potential customer can easily be imagining how that app or software is going to help them. So, but there should be trust or proof, like the reviews which are there, like the 5-star rating or the 4-star rating, and people giving valid feedback. So if they can solve, if that particular app or the software which they have designed is solving the problems, you can imagine the kind of results they are going to achieve. So if there is enough trust and proof, people will immediately go out of the box and go for whatever the product or service which you are offering. So with online courses, which is like usually all the information, this is again a secret which many people don't rely on. Most of the stuff which is being put into the black box of online course, that can be demonstrated through results, and there is not much clarity, and people are not going to get the kind of results which you wanted them to just by watching the videos, because there should be a challenge, there should be a contest, there should be a competition, and moment people buy, they have to actually take action. So action is one thing which will differentiate them from passive watchers to somebody who will implement the things, the learnings which we have been through. So throughout this process, people get to see results. So if you're selling your course, whatever the course which you have designed, if you believe that people have the trust with what you have been built, before selling that course in some way, probably through YouTube playlist, which I strongly recommend, because if you do not have a teachable subscription, like the way you're watching this playlist, you can do it over a long period of time through YouTube playlist, and you can watch people go through the content marketing with the whatever the videos which you have published. So you could perhaps do in multiple ways of publishing videos, be it on Facebook groups, private Facebook groups, be it on YouTube list. Hopefully in a short period of time, people go through that social proof which had been established, and perhaps starting with whatever the Facebook ad or campaign which you are running, you are going to give some kind of value. So that's going to add some kind of way or a shape or a form for that particular course which you are offering. So even people who do series of webinars, they try and work very well to build that trust, because that emotional storytelling of walking them through what you have built helps the listener go through the trust process. So you as an instructor need to lead main people into the solution. So if you don't drag them into the solution with the kind of problem which you are solving, people do not see that social proof. In fact, whatever the course which you are offering, throughout the process of selling the course, throughout the process of selling the video series, the proof is really very important. So if the proof is coming in the form of actually showing through a video testimonial through a YouTube, or probably through a series of lines which are flashed onto the website, some things really work. But again, people will take immediate decision when people get to see testimonials of other people. So based upon the previous students, or based upon other business people, or probably the colleagues sharing their success stories with the kind of results which they have achieved through your courses, that's very important. So the hardest part about selling an online course, or through probably selling you're an affiliate, or probably selling your service, is trying to build this social proof and establishing the trust. Many people who go through this series of their own online courses, initially there'll be tough time, because the initial journey is something which will distinguish them whether they're going to take series of actions or not. So keep this in mind whenever you have your product or an affiliate product, or promoting your product or service. If it's going to help you, the hardest part is building that trust. So number 3, before we dive into number 3, I just wanted you to know that you're not promoting your own course, but you're trying to build your personal brand. You're trying to establish that trust with an audience through yourself, because people don't buy the product or service, which I keep telling in many of my videos, that people buy people. So you need to send them to a series of people, probably the subscribers who are there. It's almost like saying, hey, now what we have got with this kind of video, or probably with this kind of services, pretty much everything with the kind of series of results or the data. So they say data speaks louder than action. So which is like actions speaks louder than words, but data speaks louder than action. So I'd love to introduce you to one of my friends over here, and you have a live testimonial, probably a person or a colleague, somebody who that particular client never met, that will make a huge impact. So if you are going to actually ask some people to buy something, a live person giving a feedback or a testimonial makes a huge impact. Probably you could have seen this in few series of workshops. So in real life, people get to come across very well some set of people, and the same thing happens online too. When you try and bring somebody online in the live series, that'll make a huge impact. Probably in the next live I'll try and bring somebody, because the desired outcome, the most important thing to do is making other people watch the kind of video which you're publishing. So in this lesson I wanted to highlight that your audience needs to be convinced. So whatever the person who is going to watch the course, they need to be convinced of what you are sharing, be it the value addition, be it the right person trying to teach them the kind of material or the kind of stuff which is already been posted. So how do we do that? Because lots of ways, or probably some ways, based upon what I've done actually is I interview these founders or creators of these other online courses. I try and interview with a couple of other social media influencers. I try and bring them on my web series, probably the videos which I do. I'll share the links to that, which is already there in a couple of other lessons which you're going to watch. So it's a great relationship building tool. So many people don't try and jump into it because most of the time they're trying to promote courses that they have created. Most of the times they are try and promote the kind of value which you are offering to the community. So if you talk about my own experience by interviewing this set of people, they all have this discipline, the dedication, that commitment. So what I loved about why I appreciate the kind of course which I am creating is it gives me a different kind of drive. It helps me to achieve success at a faster pace. So there is an accelerated way of learning things because you have that proof. Again, the testimonials, or be it the videos which we are publishing on a daily basis. So based upon the kind of people whom you meet, the kind of people whom you interact, specifically the audience, they will certainly follow no matter whatever you're trying to publish. If the content is really adding value to them, the trust and proof is already established, they don't forget those things. So one of the final point which I wanted to talk about, the number 3, and this might sound kind of ridiculous because people think foolish when you hear it, and don't be scared about the last point which I'm talking about. Number 3, when it comes to selling your online course, is realize that in most of the cases people don't give away their money or pull out the card and make the payment right away. So for most online courses that exist out there, after the trust and the social proof is built, the information that exists in these courses can be already found on Google. So most of the content which is already being said, probably in this live series or in this video, most of the content is available free on the internet. And the information inside them could be potentially found on YouTube videos, or it could be found on series of web videos. But be it places like Google or YouTube. But again, why do people buy these courses? Because it's quite open. We are trying to be clear about giving them a process or a system. So though the content is already available, many people take action. They think that it's kind of obvious, because if I have series of blogs published on a written form, I'm going to give them a clear cut, a simple methodology, a process. So I'm offering them the same content in a brand new, never said, probably giving them in the best forms available in a simple way. So though the information is available in many courses online through series of articles or published articles, why do even people buy the courses which we are offering? Because they wanted a simplistic form of the complete outline of filtered way of giving the valuable content. So how do even people sell, or how do even people buy these products? I learned it the hard way that when you offer them value in a filtered process way with the system, people will buy it. So when I first sold my online product on probably it could be a PDF which is not mine but somebody else's. So be it ebook or study guide, people pass the kind of series of examinations which they need to go through. So I asked them to fill a Google form, which is like different forms of different steps. Probably you might have gone through the same step, but if we can compile the 95% or 90% of the content which is already there in a simplistic form, people will go for it. So I'll see you soon in the next video. Those are the 3 things when it comes to selling your online courses. So be it selling your product, or be it selling your courses, be it selling your product or service, remember that people buy people. So people get scared to death when it comes to selling courses online, because people It's not a tangible product at all. So I'll see you in the next video. Signing off, Raj Misa. I don't want this video to go beyond 10 minutes, but I just need to check the timeline. I'll see you soon again. Thank you. Signing off, Raj Misa. Take care. Bye-bye.